Eric in Virginia writes, Paul, I've heard you talk about the fact that you should fix your system components rather than use an equalizer or tone control to achieve the sound that you like. That is a fact, Eric. I have found that as I have upgraded components, I've been able to hear deeper into the music on many recordings. And it's been an amazing experience, and I am so happy about the investments that I've made. I like it. However, oh boy, there's always a however. But with this improved fidelity, many recordings I enjoyed in the past sound thin and harsh. For those recordings, I have found my equalizer to be essential. Would you agree that an equalizer can be useful in this situation? Oh, absolutely. It's not something that I don't have an equalizer in my system. I guess unless the music is really something special, I just kind of avoid those tracks because I don't like hearing thin. But hey, when Terry and I are at home and we're listening, we'll put on music we're not being audiophiles, we're just listening to enjoy the music. And, unless the recording is really bad, we're okay with it. So I don't think that's a bad thing. If you're listening intently on a good system, and Eric sounds like he is, adding an equalizer to make up for some of that thin sound, I think that's a great idea. I love it. In fact, for many years, I have always had this dream project where the DAC would have DSP built in, and you would use the ID of a streamed or a CD-based piece of music. They all have ID codes. They're all identified as to what they are. And you could set the EQ by a remote or whatever, and it would remember it. So every time you play that track, it would fix it for you, and you could manipulate and move it and just change it so that screechy, thin recordings actually sounded decent, and you could enjoy the music. And I'd still love to make a product like that. But I never did. And maybe somebody will at one point. But no, I think if you're okay, especially a digital equalizer in a digital system, because there you're not risking anything. Where I think I draw the line is an analog equalizer in an analog system, because now you are sacrificing quality reproduction on everything you listen to, even when that equalizer is neutralized. So that I would not recommend. But if it's in a digital system and you are able to use the DSP functions, like for instance in Roon. Roon has a pretty doggone good equalizer built into it. And I don't think they allow you to adjust it on a per track basis. But really, how hard would that have been for them to do that, to take my great idea and put it in there? Maybe they will. Maybe Rob Darling and Enno will hear this and go, that's a really good idea, let's do it. And that would make Roon even more interesting to have and to pay the monthly fee for. But all right, there you go. Equalizers and recordings. That's what I'm thinking.